Going back to the distance formula. Swear that to you so abruptly. Okay, so you can count the spaces to find the distance. You can also get familiar with that formula, which is the distance equals the square root y2, doesn't matter the order, y1 squared plus x2 minus x1 squared. Let's see how far from how far from 4, 0 to 0, 10. Distance from it. I'll do the y's first. 10 minus 0 squared plus 0 minus 4 squared. 10 minus 0 is 10 squared 100. 0 minus 4, negative 4 squared 16. Square root of 116. Let's try to do 2 times something. 2 times 58. 58, I can break down again. 2 times 29. So I would have the 2 will come out. I have 2 root 29 will be my distance. And negative 10, negative 4 to 0, 2. Formula, just get nice with the formula. 0 minus negative 10 squared plus 2 minus negative 4 squared. So plus 10 squared is 100. 2 plus 4 is 6, squared is 36. Four can go into there, but 4 times 34. Yes, okay. Which is 4 times 2 times 17. So all I can get out of there is the 4, which is 2 root 34. How far from 9, 6? 6, 10. 6 minus 9 squared plus 10 minus 6 squared. Six minus 9 minus 3 squared is 9 plus 4 squared 16. 25. Oh, this is nice. Distance can't be negative. Basically, that's why you're square rooting this. and squaring those because you cannot have a negative distance. From 7.5 to -6, -5. Square root of x minus x minus 6 minus 7 squared plus -5 minus 5 squared. So -13 times -13 is 169 plus -10 squared is 100. 269. What goes into that? 3, 11, 17, not 3. What about 7? Not 7. 11, maybe it's, I'm just gonna leave it as square root of 269. What is the distance between -11 and 4 -15? Four minus -11 squared plus -15 minus -11 squared. Okay, so 4 plus 11 is 15, squared is 225. Plus, oh, it's getting harder. -15 plus 11 is -4. Squared is 16. Two 25 plus 16. 241. Let's see. 15 times 15 is 225. 16 times 16 is 256. So it's not a perfect square because I already have, let me see, I can try all the factors less than 15. 3, 2, 5, 7. All the prime numbers less than. You see, what am I doing? I'm trying to see what it can be divisible by. So this is between 15 and 16 squared. So I'm going to try all the factors, all the prime factors less than 15 to see if anything can even go into 241. 7. Let's see. So we'll check those. 241. The 3 doesn't work. If 3 worked, it would be 2 plus 6. That's 6 plus 7. So 3 is not going to work. 2, it's not an even number. 5, it doesn't end in 5 or 0. So let's try. And yes, I'm on my calculator. 7 doesn't work either. 11 doesn't work because this middle number isn't the sum of these two ends. All my tricks, all the tricks. 13 doesn't work either, it's prime. So that is what the distance is, the square root of 241. This is a good one. Hold on. Find the radius of a circle with a diameter whose endpoints are -7, 1, and 1, 3. Let's see. Just gonna get. Okay. So -7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -7 and up 1. Just gonna write it here. And 1, 3, 1, 4, 3. And this is saying to, like this, I'm saying, to find the radius of a circle with this diameter. The diameter ends at these points. And from this point to this point. And there's a circle around it. I'm trying to draw the circle. So it could be, pretend it looks like a circle. Yeah, looks like a cowrie shell, but that'll work. Okay, so if this is the diameter, which goes from one end of a circle to the other end, they want to know what is the radius. What is just this half or this half? So I'm going to find the distance of the circle, of the diameter first, the length of it. I have -7, 1, and 1, 3. I'm going to find the distance of it and then cut it in half. So 1 minus -7 squared plus 3 minus 1 squared. So 1 plus 7 is 8, squared is 64. 3 minus 1 is 2, squared is 4. So 68 squared. Let's see what that is. 68 I can do 2 times 34. And then 34 I can do 2 times 17. My 2 will come out. I'll have 2 square root of 17 for this whole line. This whole line here is going to be 2 root 17. And I only want half of it. So I only want the distance of half of it. I'm going to take my distance and cut it in half. Leaves me with square root of 17. What? No one watching me, paying attention. Yes. Square root of 17 is that distance. That's not good.